policeman said, did I want to know where it happened? I said, what good would that do? He said, it might help towards closure. I said, closure? It was only last Sunday and they haven't had the inquest yet. Had his notebook out, kept ticking stuff off. He said, he knew it was hard, but did I want counselling? I said, who does that? The RAC? That's a no, I take it. How long had he had the bike, and could I confirm what CC it was? He said that they generally put some flowers on the spot where it happened, courtesy of the police. I said they could save their money, as he didn't care much for flowers. Only the police apparently do it anyway. The feeling is it reminds the public of where a tragedy happened. So it's an investment, as the flowers are a contribution to road safety and come out of the council budget. He was only young. He said they usually send a policewoman, only they're short-handed. Cliff, you silly sod. So if only for the flowers, I put in an appearance where it happened. Get me out of the house. Oh, it was way up the A65, the other side of Skipton. Could have been a nice spot. Patch of grass, little bank, some bushes and the odd tree. And in the next field, some sheep. In the distance, hills. Oh, it's nowhere, but still, it's a real place. Oh, him dying there made it a real place. With it being wet, the bike had churned up the grass and you could follow where he'd skidded and it had thrown him off. Policeman's just called. Inquest been adjourned. Doesn't know why. A backlog is all he said. Earlier on, when I stood there watching all the cars and the lorries, I kept wondering why nobody stopped. After all, somebody died. Policeman said, did I know what was in his pannier bag? I said, look, the bike was his province. Why? Just filling in the gaps, he said. I loved you, Clifford. He was in his leathers. Only at the inquest, the police said he had his trousers open. Well, that's not like Clifford. Some strange flowers there today. Not mine. Nice, I suppose. I was asked, did your hubby ever have a passenger, someone on the pillion? Well, I said he didn't know anyone. If anyone was going to be on the pillion, it'd be me. Why? The policeman said he was carrying a spare crash helmet in his pannier. And he wasn't saying there was anyone, but you don't always need someone else. The autopsy showed he had just... I said, just what? Climaxed. I've never heard it called that. I said, Clifford? No. I was late this morning, and when I got there, there's a bike parked in the lay-by and a woman standing there. I said, is it you who leaves those flowers? She said, now and again. I've seen you many a time when I've been coming by, and felt I ought to offer my condolences, but I'm shy. Well, she didn't look shy to me. Dyed hair, big bust, tattoos on her fingers, leather from head to foot. She said, I didn't know Cliff very well. I said, is that what you called him? She said, what do you call him? I said, his name was Clifford. And she said, well, maybe that says it all. It was nothing to get worked up about, but we used to share a bacon sandwich. Well, I didn't say, but I know for a fact he didn't like bacon. It didn't do for him. In the finish, I came round to her a bit. I could see why Clifford liked her, and maybe she liked him. Because when she got on her back, I could see she was crying. I don't know what to think. You don't cry over a bacon sandwich. I wish I'd known. Or I wish I hadn't. He was such a love.